you die, you go to another life. Maybe heaven, maybe purgatory, maybe hell. Who knows?
Welcome to day 4 of trying to fix my sleep, and we have some good and bad news from last night. So my sleep onset was only 16 minutes, which is pretty decent. We're consistently getting lower sleep times. By the way, I'm looking at my phone if you see me. Sleep consistency has gone up tremendously. We're looking at 90% over the past 4 days, so fantastic. I'm super happy about that. I think that's gonna start to pop into my circadian rhythm about next week, I'm assuming, and that's when I'll start to see a jump in all these metrics. My sleep debt has gone up a little. I had a okay sleep last night. Light was kind of on the high end, as well as I got woken up quite a few times from my girlfriend, so I'm gonna have to figure something out without that. The earplugs work pretty decent. The only issue is like my right one will fall out throughout the night, and it's kind of annoying, but besides that, they work pretty decent, and it like preps me that I'm going to bed, so I like that aspect. Overall, I'm feeling about like a 7.5 out of 10 on energy scale. I feel quite well this morning with everything. Now, I will say I was thinking about dropping my hours of sleep to sacrifice like some time in bed, but I don't want to do that. I read a little bit into it. Don't want to, because I'm going to be adding all of these new things to my routine and adding all these habits, and I want to make sure that my body is able to consolidate that information and actually perform like I want it to, because it's going to be a lot and I'm going to be focusing really hard on it. Additionally, with the outside labor, so I want to make sure that my body is able to perform all these, because I want to make sure that I can grab all that footage over the next 30 days. So yeah, I'm feeling real good about this journey and what I'm doing. So on the itinerary today, we're looking at mowing and mulch or leaf removal, or bagging, however you want to put it, for today. So let's go ahead and get on the road and get the work shaking.
The more general idea, the more plausible idea to many people, is that when we die, we just cease to be. That's all there is to it.
Mowing property all done up. It's a nicer neighborhood, so I don't want to walk around with a camera and get the cops called on me, but it's all striped up, looking nice. I'll throw some pictures up so you can see it. So we are done for the day. I'm gonna head back. We're gonna start some Google ads for light installation. I don't know if I want to do snow removal, just due to the liability and stuff, but light installation, huge margins, so probably gonna get some Google ads up for those, and then build out a little bit of my personal brand. So everything's looking good, feeling great, feeling good, so we'll see you there. So I've been going through a ton of thought processes today. It's insane. My head is like going 110 miles an hour. I don't know what it's doing, but I think just on my journey or something, I don't know, but I'm getting a ton of information that's like coming from the outer space and kind of blobby. I learned a little bit about egos and consciousness and stuff like that, and I came up with a very detailed like criteria list. Obviously, I've only gotten so far on my journey, but it pretty much goes over everything that I've personally been through, like starting off in the schoolyard with a group of people and finding the acceptance inside of that group, and then self-centric, where I'm like, oh, kind of exploring things that resonate with me a little bit more, rather than being accepted by a specific group of people. And then self-awareness, like, oh, I think I'm starting to resonate really hard with this, and it's turning in almost to a sense of purpose. if that makes sense in any type of way. I know it would to some, obviously. If you had like a stage down here, then something like up here on a stage 2 or 1.5 to a 2 will not make very much sense to you. But yeah, and then there's self-improvement, like, hey, I found my purpose, now it's time to like fully execute my entire purpose of my human. And then it's like, okay, once I am starting to actually go on that journey, a bunch of critical thinking happens and like putting my own twist on the world. And I think that is what's happening right now. I am actively pursuing my purpose in life, and it is like creating a shit ton of like critical thinking thoughts. You know, I've been learning business, and I've built a profitable business. I'm not gonna say it's a huge business, but it's a profitable business and it makes an income. And you know, I resonate with business pretty well, but I'm kind of expanding my true sense of purpose, and you know, it was a false sense of purpose. Anyways, I'm to the point where I'm about to completely redesign all of my habits and everything like that to fully go all in on my purpose, which is going to be helping people as much as possible, hopefully through this process as well, understanding and stuff like that. But yeah, it's the amount of thoughts that are just going through my head and what I'm processing and everything. It's just, did a shit ton of research. I asked ChatGPT to like find a shit ton of blogs on each specific topic and stuff like that. So we got journal, meditation, water, no sugar. No sugar is pretty easy because I hardly have any sugar as it is now. So didn't really do much research there. But like water intake, that one's gonna be hard. So I'm gonna set alarms, 64-ounce bottle. As soon as I wake up, add it into my habits, and then always have water on me and stuff like that. And then meditation, type of meditation, mindfulness, and then obviously I'm gonna add it into my routine at night. And then journaling, exactly how to journal weekly and daily and stuff like that. So lots of thoughts, but I love it, and it's going. So hopefully I'm able to help people with this. So awesome. Let's go ahead, get some dinner, and do a recap of the day.
But in the Eastern world, there are different ideas of this. Think of it in this way. Supposing I make two statements. Statement one: after I die, I shall be reborn again as a baby.
Day 4 down. Feel great. Feel awesome. My strain for today was 12.4. Hopefully I get this chapter done. I have like 10:40 right now as the time, and I hit the sack about 11:15. So hopefully I get this chapter done. Anyways, strain for today was 12.4. I feel really good. I was writing down in a book somewhere about what I went over earlier, so I'm behind a little bit today on eating, but I can't complain. I'd rather do that. I feel great about it. My overall energy was great. It was consistent all day. Obviously dipped up and down as it does every day with my chronotype, but pretty consistent overall. And additionally, my happiness is like through the roof, about 8.5. So feeling great. The only thing I've changed really in my life is no TV and sleep, like really focusing on sleep. So I can only recommend to do it. So if you want to see how yesterday went, click here.